What's up, Gibby?
Hey, how's it going, bub?
Why do I not have headphones? What's going
Make sure StreamYard picks them up. That was my dilemma I
on?
just had. There we go.
Hello,
Bada boom, boom, bang.
I
How am
do
I
not
sounding?
have audio.
Oh no! Oh no!
What the fuck?
Oh
Hang
no!
on.
Why nay? Dun 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 dun.
I can't hear you, buddy.
Well, what the fuck?
Mike's already going in after you.
God damn, Mike!
Let me
Mike!
hold on.
Fuck off! Oh no! He left me to my own vices. Oh no!
All right.
Yeah, no, that's a you
Still
thing, man.
fucking. What is going on?
Yeah, that's a you thing, man.
Okay.
Well, hello everybody on the
That's
stream.
there.
I am Podcast Eddie or Gibby,
That's
whichever one you
there.
want to call me as. Deadman is currently doing what Deadman does. So I'm going to tell you a funny little story real quick while we're waiting here. So as I was dropping the children off to their mothers, I decided to stop at McDonald's for a nice iced coffee. I pull up, get my order, pull up to the first window, and the lady says, "Man, I cannot wait to get out of this godforsaken state." I was like, you know what? Yeah, me too. I don't like Michigan just as much as the next person. So she was going on telling me about my total. And she's like, "Yeah, I just can't wait to get out of the state." I said, "Okay, I feel that." She said, "Yeah, my ex-fiance died about a year and a half ago to this day. So I just can't
Okay.
wait to leave."
So, no, keep going.
Oh.
I got cans now.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she was telling me how her ex-fiance died, how his family hates her, doesn't want nothing to do with her. And I'm like, I just want my iced coffee and leave,
You
please.
just got your hand out like.
She had my debit card, so I'm just like, I totally feel that. Just give me my money back, please.
Huh?
Dude, it's like every time I go out into a public space, whether it be a gas station, whether it be a store, I always get the fucking weirdos.
You're in Michigan, like first and foremost.
Not even in Michigan, even when I lived in New Mexico, even when I lived in Tennessee, even when I lived in Georgia. Like I always got the
when
fucking
did you live in New
weirdos.
Mexico?
I'm 26, so when I was 16.
No, so you know all about like El Paso, Texas life.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
then when I say something about El Paso or Texas, why don't you ever back me up, bitch?
Because I was
You just like watching me flounder?
yeah, kind of.
You dick.
Yeah, kind of.
I went
Oh,
and,
I got to bitch about something. Okay, you say your thing first, because I got a bitch thing to go on.
not the state, maybe it's you. Hey, come on, don't pick on Gibby too much, Mike. Went to this restaurant, and I forgot which one it was, but it was like Hatch green chile queso, and I was like, well, you're talking about green chiles from New Mexico, because Hatch, New Mexico is the only place that produces them, right? You can't grow them in Indiana. And so I was like, I'll take a bowl of that, and it's like $7, right? So you're expecting a bowl,
Okay, all right.
right? You know what you got?
What'd you get?
Those fucking little cups from like Taco Bell.
Oh,
Little-
fuck off! What, $7 for that?
$7, and I was like,
Nah, get bent.
and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, I ordered the Hatch green queso, and she was like, oh yeah, that's it. And I'm like, this is it.
Look like
She
Oliver
goes-
Twist in the restaurant. Please, sir, can I have some more?
May I have something I can actually fucking taste? So
Yeah,
I'm
use?
so I'm trying to eat it, and like I'm like, well, maybe it's Hatch green chiles, maybe it's not. I can't tell. There's not enough of this here to fucking make an opinion. Like, fuck me.
I get like a quarter of a chip, and I'm like, I just tasted chip on that one.
Well, that's just it. All I tasted was nacho, queso. So I was like, well, there's Hatch green chiles in there. I just got to take their fucking word.
That's why I don't go to a lot of Mexican restaurants because I don't know
It
proportion
wasn't
size.
Mexican. It wasn't Mexican. I can't. Buffalo Wild Wings. It was Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, you went to a restaurant that caters to frat boys and college students and dads who are trying to live out their glory days. Are you kidding me? You went there for something
Well, no,
like
we
that?
went there and I saw it on the menu. And on the menu, I was like, oh, God, hatch green chile. I haven't had that in fucking years. Right? Like actual hatch green chiles. Last time I had some it was in Florida and they weren't that good because they were like, just fry them. Just fry them all. Fry it. And then like, when I got the chile relleno burrito, I was like, you sons of bitches cook the flavor out this bitch.
Welcome
Like,
to Florida where they deep fry everything.
I was like, well, they just roasted it. I was like, it's chile, but like there is no chile flavor. It's like, it's green rubber,
I just want the taste. Give me the taste. That's all I'm here for.
dude. And I spent like a lot of money trying to find like a decent Mexican restaurant in Florida. Never did.
Oh, I see. We got one. What? Like, count them one, and it's not Chipotle. We got one good Mexican restaurant, and it's this little rinky-dink fucking restaurant in a strip mall right behind a Walmart.
Where it should be.
I mean, it's hard to find if you don't know the area, but if you find it, perfect. Get a mega burrito. Things about the size of my fucking forearm with a Corona.
Yep.
That's a lunch date
That's
for
lunch.
me right there.
That's lunch, baby.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what I was going on bitch for?
Yeah.
I did the curse of I started She-Hulk, so I now have to finish it, right?
Right.
All over Twitter, I see, I can't believe She-Hulk twerked with Megan Thee Stallion. So I thought it was like a full app. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to me before you come at my throat here.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was like a whole fucking minute and a half scene. I was like, all right, it's got to be a long ass scene for people to complain about it this much. Watch the episode, watch the post-credit scene. Literally like 10 seconds. Like a 10-second scene. And I sat there with my remote in hand and I had to pause and I'm like, 10 seconds. We're bitching about 10 seconds of two people shaking their ass. That's what's caused a storm here. I don't understand. I'm starting to appreciate the show more just as a shitlord because I see what they're doing. They're pissing off a lot of people. So I'm appreciating it more as like a backhand haha people. Not as a legitimate show. I still think the writing is kind of
Dopey. Yeah.
Yeah, the writing is dopey, but I think as a kind of backhanded, like, all right, you guys are so used to this, we're gonna make fun of you now. I appreciate it in that sense.
Yeah, and you know, we looked up, you and I looked up the Sensational She-Hulk and how much it ran, and it did not run very long. It was 5 runs, and that was it. And anything after anything after that run, it was a 5-year run, and it was gone because it was such a bad comic and such a bad character, such a bad taste on.
Yeah, I didn't read it, so I was like, man, yeah, I'll take Dead Man and DJ's word for it on this one.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit and waste. I say that as I'm on chapter like 300 of Naruto, but look, okay, don't give me the no thank you. I'm trying to catch up on my mangas here. I forgot to catch up on One Piece today. Fuck.
I was trying to make the hatch into something like jalapeno or cheetah. Well, this is hatch green peppers here, Mikey.
Oh.
So
those aren't the same as jalapenos.
And these are roasted, and this is how you're supposed to roast them. You're supposed to get this black skin on top of them, and then what you do is you take those, and then you dip them in water, then you peel off the black skin, and then you have something just underneath that's this raw chile, and you can cook that, dice it. I put this stuff in almost everything I eat. If anything I have has like beef in it, or I have room for tomatoes and spice, this is what I put into it.
Shit's like Frank's Red Hot. Put that on everything.
I do. I really fucking do. And it pisses off Graverobber, and it pisses off a lot of other people. Like, look at this. That is... Ooh.
That looks delicious.
That is... And it is. And if you can find it, it is called Hatch. And Hatch is from Hatch, New Mexico. As you can see the little...
I probably have to go to Dollar General and go to the Mexican aisle as they like to put it.
Yeah, and as you can see, so even he has like the New Mexico like state sign.
Oh, okay. I always seen those when I lived in New Mexico, but I was like, what the fuck are these?
Oh, they're delicious. They're delicious.
Dude, my favorite food from New Mexico that we got was a jicama.
The jicama, you mean?
The jicama. How are you?
Jicama.
I'm white. I am white.
Well, that's what we're fixing it. Listen,
He.
Ka.
Ka.
Ma.
Ma. Jicama.
Jicama. Boom.
Jicama.
Got it.
Yes. Got it. First
Sparkling
try.
wine versus champagne. I know champagne only comes from like one region in France that they gotta make love to the bottle before they send it to you or some bullshit like that. Backing off my
champagne ain't that
Patreon,
good.
you can afford. I can afford the cans more than I can afford the beef, Mikey.
I was never a fan of champagne. Like I tried it once or twice. And I was like, oh, this tastes awful. Why do people drink this to celebrate?
Yeah, well, like the real champagne from France, like it's not good. And what's even worse is have you ever had like a Cavassier? Not good.
Fuck no, it's awful.
What's that other one that they rapped about for a little while? You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. I just can't because it's not. No, that's vodka. That's Ciroc. Because I was talking about Ciroc last night.
No, Ciroc is all right.
I'm not a vodka drinker, so
No.
Ugh. If you drink vodka, I automatically don't trust you. Like if that's your go-to liquor.
What the fuck? What the hell? What the hell is the name of that goddamn? It's like a champagne or something. Comes like in a gold bottle. They even joke about it in like the room.
Oh, fuck! I know what you're talking about. Gold champagne bottle. Yeah, it's. I listen to a lot of poor rappers, so I don't really hear them bragging about that a lot. The most they rap about is maybe $1 pop. Gold champagne bottle. Okay, all right, we're on the right track here.
You know which one? You know what I mean, right? There's one that they rapped about.
Brignac?
I don't remember.
Prosecco?
No, I've had Prosecco. It sucks.
Well, that's the one that's showing up because I'm getting the Bel Air Brut Gold.
We'll ask DJ when he shows up. Cristal, there you go. Thank you, Mikey.
Thank you, Mikey. Even though you're an asshole.
The alcoholic in me is crying for different reasons. I mean, like the whole champagne sparkling wine bullshit. I've never cared because I don't drink. You know what I mean?
It all tastes like booty hole to me, so I don't know.
I'm a whiskey guy.
Yes. Same here. I like my Jack and Cokes.
Yeah. So, Cristal. Thank you, Mikey, though. Thank you. And have you ever had Cristal?
Are you asking me or are you asking Mikey?
You.
Oh, fuck no. Nope.
It tastes like ass.
Yeah, I was about to say I did champagne once, and I was like, if this is all it tastes like, I am so good on trying any different kinds.
Cristal tastes like ass, dude. It is so bad.
But I'm peculiar about my my alcohol too.
Did I not? Hold on a sec.
Like I like my liquors, I like my Jack, and I like my Captains. Beyond that, I'm very weary. I did drink Wild Turkey for a while, but Wild Turkey kind of turned me into an asshole. Like it's usually no filter, but Wild Turkey was like, get fucked on, nerd.
Jaeger makes me violent. And Jaeger makes me violent in like the worst way because I do it with a smile.
Oh god, that's tequila. That's tequila for me.
I can't do tequila.
Oh no, tequila just like all of a sudden I am 10 foot tall with a 9-inch cock. Like nobody could kill me. Somebody could have a gun to my head.
I am immortal.
Oh yeah. Like somebody could have a pistol to my head. I'd be like, "What you gonna do? Shoot me?"
Man's famous last words. I think we looked that up one time. Like the famous last words of some guy is like,
"What are you gonna do? Stab me?"
Yeah, the man who gets stabbed. Last words were, "What are you gonna do? Stab me? Get stabbed? Dumb fuck."
Like when I tell people I know I'm not gonna die a hero's death. I know I'm not gonna die a hero's death. It's gonna be eating
a shitter's death.
Oh, it's either gonna be a shitter's death or it's gonna be choking on a spoon eating ice cream. like it's not gonna be something people are gonna want to talk about it for ages. It's gonna be like, did you hear how Gibby died last week? No, what happened? He was eating Haasen-Dazs and he fell down the stairs. Spoon jammed completely down his windpipe.
Oh God, I don't think you're gonna be allowed to die because like if you do die and I show up to your funeral, all I'm gonna do is fuck with you till you pop out of your grave.
Just pop up like the fucking Undertaker.
Yeah, dude. I'm just gonna. Everybody's gonna be crying and everything, and you're gonna be laying in rest, and I'm gonna just walk up to your grave and be like, little bitch, you couldn't stay alive, huh? And that's what you get, little bitch."
It's like those TikToks when it's like, oh, your best friend dies first. Hey, there's a bunch of people here that I don't know. What should I say? Should I tell them about the time you shoved an entire Sharpie up your ass, or should I leave that? Should I let you take that with you?
Oh, dude, like I know so many people that have like done like the worst funeral in history. Oh man, heard it wasn't Haagen-Dazs, it was Little Debbie Nutty Bars. I mean, that's how some of us are gonna go. Like one of them, like I was crying laughing because this dude's just sitting up there and he's doing this and he's in tears, and he goes, "Will's last request was for me to roast everyone here, so that's what the fuck I'm gonna do, and this is how he would have wanted it." And so he literally just goes down the line of the people sitting in front of the funeral. His mom, the dead guy's mom, the dead guy's brother, sister, the guy's cousins, his grandma, like the whole fucking family is sitting there. Their best friends that are further back, and he just starts roasting them all. And he's crying, like he's got tears because like his friend's dead. And so like, and he's like, and lastly, I get to roast him. You failed at life so much you couldn't even stay alive. Boom, roasted. And,
that is so fucking great. I want that. That's
yeah,
amazing.
dude. And I was like, that's fucking amazing. And like,
that's sad. Like it's incredibly sad somebody passed away, but to sit there and just watch, like, just hand moving and everything, just tears coming down. It's like the final scene of a movie where the guy has to put his dog down.
Yeah.
So he just has a pistol. He's like, I don't want to do this.
It was rough, man. But I was like, man, that's really funny. Luckily, like when I die, none of that's gonna happen.
Oh no, oh no. My main rule when I die, everybody come to the funeral, get your sadness out afterwards, get so fucked up you forget tomorrow even exists.
No, you're not allowed to be sad at my funeral. I did so many horrible things in my life. Nobody's allowed to be sad for me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cremate my body after my organs get donated to science or charity or whoever needs them. Then they're gonna stick me in a tube made out of my favorite rifle, and then they're gonna shoot my ass into space. Cause fuck staying here.
Nice.
And that's
I
it.
like that.
That's it. That's all that's gonna happen. Nobody's allowed to be sad. Nobody's allowed to cry or be remorseful. Nope. Nobody's allowed to. So
see, I always thought about that. Like, I obviously have organ donor on my license. Oh yeah, fuck. Let's have a party. Like on my license, it says organ donor, but the more I think about it, I'm like, oh, they ain't gonna get fuck all here.
Just my liver science.
That's
They're gonna try to figure out how I drank so much for so long.
How did his lungs survive all the smoke? Like not even just pot, weed, like nicotine, all that. His lungs were still kicking.
I know they're gonna look at me and be like, "He smoked for how long? Since he was 14." Wow, and he didn't die of cancer. No. How did he die? It fell on him. Wow.
Wow, there's weirder shit has happened, I guess.
I mean, it's not the first time, but like, wow.
I it's like that. I either want to go two ways.
That's some nicotine for me there, Mikey. I got a hangover, so I'm working it out.
Oof.
You know what?
I either want the I want the Rodney Carrington treatment or the Gabriel Iglesias treatment.
Which one's on?
The Rodney Carrington one. He's like, I don't want people to walk in and be like, he looks so peaceful. I want people to walk in and say, close the fucking casket.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
or Gabriel Iglesias when they cut me open. It just smells like a 7-course meal.
Yeah, people are gonna walk by and go, barbacoa.
Exactly. Like, there's no in between. I don't want them to say he looks nice. I want them to be like, close that fucking thing. God, he looks like shit.
Have you ever heard of Tom Ska?
Yeah, wasn't he the guy who made the ASFD movies, ASDF movies?
ASDF movies, yeah.
Yeah, of course. That was my prominent preteen years, my guy. I like trains. Wow.
So hold on, let's check because his whole fucking thing is twisted, and it's one of my favorite things. We're just waiting for DJ to show up at this point. If not, we're just gonna start the show. But let's just watch this real quick.
There is no sound coming from that, Bubba.
There is.
There's none.
None.
Well, I mean, it's like very, very faint.
All right, hang on. This happens every now and again.
It's all right. Oh God, my dream funeral is what he called it. Jesus. All right, we're just going. We're just dipping our balls right in here, ain't we?
Oh yeah.
Putting our balls right in the Venus flytrap today.
Browser. All right.
You ever thought about doing that? Just putting your nuts in
I'm up there.
a Venus flytrap?
Playing?
It's not. No, but it's got subtitles, so I can only assume what he's saying.
Mike, do you got audio on it? Because it says you should.
Yeah, because I'm not.
No, it was.
Whoa.
No. All right, hang on.
God damn you, StreamYard, you whore.
Let me double check. Hey, there he is, man of the hour.
Holy shit, it's DJ. What's going on, bud?
No sound. What is going on today? Oh, I see it. Give me a sec.
We're watching Dead Man Technical Hour.
Hey you, we're all gonna die.
There we go. Now I can hear it.
So who's this?
This is Tom Scott. So we were just talking about the idea of what we wanted to do when we die, and I said I want my organs donated to science or whoever needs them. I'm going to be cremated, and then I'm going to put into a tube made of my favorite rifles and guns, and then I'm going to be shot into space. That's what I'm going to do, and nobody's allowed to be sad. Everybody's going to get drunk and happy and have a party, and nobody's allowed to go to work for 2 days afterwards. That's when I die. Simple as that. And then Gibby said he either wants an open casket with like the most horrendous thing, like him in the most horrendous pose possible, so they want to close it, or what was the other one?
The other is the 7-course meal. Like it just smells like a lot of good ass food when you walk past my casket.
They want him to stuff him full of like barbacoa or something like that, and then have him cut open so that everybody can smell it. And I was like, this is one of the funnier ones I've ever fucking seen. Let's just watch this real quick while you think about what you think,
Fact of reality, but one you can't really avoid. My philosophy is if you can't change something, don't worry about it. That's why I choose to worry about things like sexism and Star Wars Lego, and not the inevitable unending nothingness that awaits us all when we finally succumb to our immortality. However, while we don't necessarily get to decide how or when we die, we do get to choose what happens to us afterwards. And that's why I spend a lot of time planning my dream funeral. It's kind of like planning a dream wedding, but insane. So without further ado, I'd like you all to attend my dream funeral. Wow. First of all, I'll need to have died. Probably awesomely, like fighting a bear or, you know, heart failure. As soon as I die, I want all my friends and fans to start making the most tasteless and offensive jokes imaginable. There will be no such thing as too soon. If all comedy is rooted in tragedy, then I want my death to be the funniest joke of all. Also, the trolls can't really do much if you've taken all the best jokes already. Feel free to rehearse down in the comments. Before the funeral, I want at least one day with my friends use my body to make a comedy sketch. The more death puns, the better.
Hey Tom. Jeez, who died?
Also, extra points for the friends who just pretend I'm crazy hungover. When it actually comes to the funeral, I want a few things. One, to be brought into the 20th Century Fox theme played on the recorder. 2, to have googly eyes stuck to my face at all times. 3, for my friends to give their eulogies in the form of a roast.
I mean, sure, Tom's dead and that's very sad, but hey, at least he's not cheated on his diet in 3 days. God, I miss him.
And 4, for me to be taken out to the Jurassic Park theme played on melodica.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh, and seeing as they probably couldn't do it legally, I'd like my friends to perform a heist of my coffin mid-burial, drive it out to a remote field, probably somewhere in Scotland, and blow it up with a very, very large amount of explosives. That'd be nice. So yeah, what offensive jokes would you write about me if I died? And what would your dream funeral be like? Until next time, Tom Scott.
So there, I always like that's stuck with me, and I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
So I thought about a roast while he was saying it. People won't remember his death, but they'll sure remember them shitty cartoons he made.
Yep. Wow, they leave the door open to everyone here. Hi, DJ. What's the difference between a dream wedding and a dream funeral? How much control you have. And the idea that you can't be a bridezilla when it comes to your funeral. So, what about you, DJ? What's your dream funeral?
Kind of weird having a dream funeral, but honestly, the only thing I want is like when I die, just cremate my body and just just spray the ashes on either the Atlantic or a Pacific Ocean. That's it.
No, you're getting shot into space with me.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean
We're gonna be twin orbiting stars.
No, because with space, even the ashes can be like preserved and shit. No, I want nothing left. And I know that salt water pretty much will disintegrate me nice. So no, I want nothing left.
Fair point. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You're getting shot into space with me.
No.
I will hijack your ashes on the way. I will fight your entire family, dude, to just go get your ashes, and then I'm gonna keep your ashes, and when I die, we're both getting shot into space.
No.
Nah.
Nah, that ain't happening. There's too many ashes.
Yeah, no, man. My ashes will like hijack the rocket. See ya.
DJ wants ovens involved. Of course he does. He's German. DJ, I'm gonna need you this show, dude, to get a little closer to your mic or bring your mic closer to you, because last show it sounded like you were in the room next door.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah,
Aliens,
sorry,
Bart DJ.
Sorry, buddy. I hate to do that to you, but like last time it sounded like you were here.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, but anyways, let's go ahead and start the show. We ain't got no topics, so we're just gonna fucking freeform this, and then we're off to a great goddamn start, right? Yeah. All right, we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of VTNetwork. I'm your host, Deadman. With me, as always, my brother DJ, the podcast daddy known as Gibby. Graverobber had to go to work today, so he's not going to make it, but that's
What a fucking
just
nerd.
fine. Today's episode is brought to you by hangovers, making sure you understand how much you regret last night since the dawn of time. Use code YOY. Did I sleep with them for 20% off? Anyways, so we were just talking about dream funerals, but I think that's just fucking hilarious. I don't know. I find the subject funny. You know what I mean? Like, I find it funny, but I'm also a sick, twisted fuck. So,
But I mean, if you could find a joke in your own morality and knowing that you're gonna inevitably pass away at some point, yeah, you could find humor in it. That's like he said, you could find humor in dark things. So of course, if you think about your dream funeral, you're gonna be like, I know I'm going. Fuck it.
fuck it. You know what? So let's go ahead and start the wrap up. DJ, what have you been up to this week?
Work mostly, but my boss showed me that new I guess that Saints Row game. I think it's more of a prequel.
No, it's a sequel.
But they were talking about how the Third Street Saints came up. So
What?
yeah,
It's a sequel.
that's basically the story, like how the Saints got started, like
Nope.
as a gang.
No, it's a whole new chapter in a different city. They're also called the Saints. There are acknowledgments towards the originals. There are you can get GAT tattoos. You can actually find the plane that they fell out of in the third or fourth game. You can actually find the UFO from the guy that invaded in the fourth game. Yeah, dude, it's a sequel. This is just a whole new chapter of Saints.
Then that's stupid then, because they pretty much took over the U.S. and the guy's the president. So it's like,
Do you see why a lot of people are shitting on that game?
Yeah, it's like if this is
fucking
a
sense.
sequel, then it's so fucking stupid because the guy literally became president of the United States at the end.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, but we have to like rise up against this little new chapter. You fucking run the U.S. What the fuck does
But
anything matter now?
they were also abducted by alien. The whole Earth was taken by aliens, and you know what I mean.
No,
so like,
that makes it even worse.
I know. So they
It's like all of a
jumped
sudden,
the
and
shark.
everyone comes back. It's like now we must form. it's so.
So they
this is
jump the
so
shark.
Fucking stupid. This ain't jumping the shark, dude. This is like blowing it up and like jumping over the fucking remains. This is fucking retarded.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say.
No,
so in the
no,
fourth game,
this game doesn't. No, this game doesn't exist now. No.
oh, that is a
For,
Saints
no,
game.
for this to even be a sequel, there has to be some kind of logical like connectivity. This is just dumb.
I'm only
now.
about halfway through the game. So
It's-
like,
now
there's
it's
acknowledgments. There's acknowledgments of the original. I don't know.
Acknowledge all you
Your
want,
point
but this makes no
being-
sense.
I have
Point
no
being, there
idea.
could be acknowledgments, but don't mean the.
Well,
don't
that's
mean
just
the
it. I
motherfucker
don't
is
know.
good.
I don't know if like the aliens' whole plan got like failed, and so like everyone was returned to a new Earth. I don't know. So either that, or they're just rebooting it from the beginning with Easter eggs.
That's what I'm thinking. That's the only thing that can make sense.
And
We-
honestly,
we with
like
the Easter
either way, it's still a fun ass fucking game. It's still very Saints. It is very Saints.
Honestly, it feels watered down. It really does. I mean,
I
I'm sorry.
disagree.
Like the characters alone, like it's too. It feels too Twitterish, if that makes any sense.
Oh
Explain.
God.
Like
I know what it means.
everything's kind of safe. Like the only like edge I'm seeing right now from the characters is just that they cuss a lot. But you take out the cussing, it's like the guy who always have his shirt on. It's like, is that his only shirt off? Like, is that his only defining character trait? Is that he has his shirt off?
No.
How many times he mentions it? Like,
In the first like couple of chapters, a lot.
yeah, like I'm like, dude, like,
But they
is
kind
this
of
all-
roast him for it. Like they're
Yeah.
not like celebrating that he has it. They're like, dude, put a fucking shirt on, and he's like, never.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, yeah, it's like this was like such a huge thing in the beginning. I'm like,
No,
sure, you
the-
can do
his-
something else besides not wearing a shirt.
Yeah, he's also a famous chef. He's also a famous DJ. He has a billion connections in the entire city. Like his whole like everything takes off. Like it's not like the first couple of chapters really aren't that good. But
really
like
aren't. And it's
just
a
like every
fact.
other Saints game though.
Well, that's just it. Like after the
Yeah,
first one, you still kind of knew it's like the beginning was bad, but you still had Johnny Gat pretty much fucking like ruling because you knew it was going to get better. This is completely a whole complete different new chapter with new completely characters. So, because that's the thing, you can deal with the beginning of each game because you still knew these characters you like and they were over the top because you knew something good. This is a completely new ball game, and because of that, you better bring characters that can really keep your attention. You
Yeah,
know,
like we had Gat, we
continue
had
with the game.
Aisha.
Yeah, Aisha, freaking heck, the boss.
Yeah.
Heck, you yourself, the boss. I mean, come on, like, but no, like, if you're gonna do a whole new thing, bring it.
When I beat the game, I will bring you guys a full review.
Bet. Okay. Bet.
Hmm.
Because any review I've heard of this game has been nothing positive.
Well, you
game,
also
game reviewers who like are usually 9 times out of 10 like, okay, it wasn't good, but I would recommend it if you like it. A lot of people had said, I wish I never even touched this. I wish I could scrub this from my memory.
So the last game was 9 years ago.
Yeah, I wouldn't go with never touch it or scrub from the memory. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just, you know, as an old school fan, it just feels watered down compared to the old series.
Right,
And
and a
that's
lot-
just it. Like the old series went out on a fucking fart in the wind. Saints Row 4 is the lowest rated of the old games.
As it should be.
Saints
As it
Row
should
3
Yeah,
Saints Row 3 also did not do very well.
yeah, but
It's also very lowly rated. I'm looking at all the ratings right now.
exactly. But Saints Row 2, highest rated, isn't it?
Saints
Oh,
Row
Because it's my personal favorite because I think it was that perfect balance between that crazy over the top, but you know, still kind of be like, you know, a little grounded. It wasn't like too overblown. But when I saw Saints Row 3 and like how crazy they was just making everything, I'm like, oh my god, come on, guys! Like
Was the
two,
dildo bat in 3 or 4?
both.
Penetrator.
both.
Yeah. Oh,
It-
okay.
yeah,
okay.
it's in both, but it started in 3.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, which one did the penetrator start in?
Yeah, it was 3. Yeah, exactly.
Highest rated is Saints Row 2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 3 was just completely like over the top, balls to the walls. 2, like I said, to my opinion, my favorite game. I think the best game. It had that balance. Like it was still crazy, but there was still some plausibility. 3 was just like, what can we do to make things like freaking stick? Like, wait, was it the beginning of 3 that like you were, was it 3 or 4 where you were a spy and you had to stop this rocket from going into space? It was in the beginning of 4. Yeah, it's like, what the heck is going
because you had I Don't Want to Miss a Thing playing as you were climbing up a rocket.
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on here?
Like, as you just hear, no want to close my eyes, as you're like doing quick time events to get up this rocket. I just looked at my screen while that was happening. I'm like, this is where we're going with this. This is the move we're making.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
I was like, even though I love that scene, it was still pretty stupid. Where you're the president is like, end world hunger or cure cancer. Well, cancer had a good run, but it's time to take it out. Jesus.
Yeah, then you have the guy that comes up and it's like, I don't like the way you do this. Just knock his ass out cold, and it's like, God, this game is really just going the whole 10 yards, ain't it? I love it.
You know, and that's the
stupid.
problem. Yeah, and that's
stupid.
the problem with the last like 2 games. Well, I mean, technically, I guess Agents of Mayhem, I guess, could be a third since it's in the universe, whatever. But the problem with the last 2 games, like they literally threw everything they could. They literally threw everything they could to get, you know, to see what sticks. And it's like you can only do that for so long. Which is why when they did 4, it's like it all takes place in a simulation. I'm like, I wasn't surprised because you pretty much did everything in 3. What were you gonna do after that? You know,
it's like they had a wheel of ideas, right? They had a wheel of ideas for what they were gonna do. They had darts. They're like, we're gonna let this land on 5 different spaces. That's gonna be the new game. Alien, simulation, superpowers.
So
President.
number three opens with the bank heist that goes wrong after everybody turns into celebrities. Number 4 is the rocket.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I knew, like I said, it was one of those 2, but yeah.
Can we just say the writing in 2 was fucking phenomenal? Because that game still had its goofy moments, but there were some moments in that game where you're just like, "Whoa, this was a little too serious for my liking."
When Gat kills that one dude, like that is a heavy scene. That is a heavy scene when Gat kills him because Gat
is like, get up, punches him through a tombstone.
A tombstone. Yeah, get up. I ain't done with you.
Oh,
I love Gat's voice, and the fact that it was done by the guy, the Asian actor from Lost, still kills me.
Yeah, I do. Like I said, too. Like I said, in my opinion, is the best one. Like when Gat was serious, like you couldn't even let her have her own funeral. You piece of shit. Yeah. And like that low growl anger he displayed. It was like, oh, damn.
That's one of those people that when he gets serious, you're kind of just like, yes. Yeah, whatever you say,
whatever
man. I'm not going to argue that.
Fuck you say, because not even the boss stands in his way.
Yeah, when you even said it, it's like, you pick another day and I'll gladly fucking, fuck you up, kick your ass, but not today, not during her funeral. And, fuck me, dude.
So, yeah, Saints Row the 4th, that's the one with the rocket.
God, that scene.
I
love that scene so much.
I lovingly put some of Gat into Juice from the Dark Charm Media. Like I lovingly put a little bit of him into that. But what other than just shitting on Saints Row, what else have you been up to?
I actually saw that one movie with that horror movie with the where those robbers were gonna rob that blind man who turned out to be ex-special forces.
Yeah, Don't Breathe.
Was it Don't Breathe? Yeah, Don't Breathe. And I love the film, but I hate, how they try to make this guy like the bad guy, like that scene.
Well, he's not exactly a good guy.
Yeah, no, that's just it. Like when you look at that scene, it's like, where does this come from? This was like, this is so out of nowhere. And then that's when I realized, you know what? No, like they really want you to try to root for the people who's robbing a fucking blind man.
Yeah.
No, and I can't agree on that aspect.
I'm
dude.
sorry. I can't.
I feel like that's one of those movies where everyone's a piece of shit. It's just one is slightly more of a piece of shit morally. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you're not rooting for anybody.
No, they wanted you to because of that one scene. Like they wanted you to, because it's like, it's just how the protagonist. Because usually when they do that kind of thing, it's like you look at like comedies and stuff like that. Everyone's a piece of shit, but with horror, you know, with horror, one thing that works with horror is that you have to try to root for at least a good guy in some capacity because you want them to get through it. And then these robbers, like I said, they're robbing a fucking blind guy. Like, and I'm supposed to even remotely like feel for these people who are getting freaking killed left and right. Like, fuck these guys. Yo, old dude. You know, get off that dialysis machine and fucking whoop their ass. You know.
Oh, dude, the headshot, headshot scene, dude, where he just. Oh, I was like, and we just took a left turn. We just took a left turn. The GPS said go this way. We are heading that way.
Exactly. Oh, I love that. I love that part.
I'm gonna let my hair down real quick because I got a weird bald spot from how it's parted. Go ahead.
All right, fair enough. You know, yeah, and then they showed that scene that's like out of nowhere, like him doing like, you know, he's trying to justify it, and I'm like, oh my god, no, man, you like. And besides, but thankfully, the audience didn't like fucking fall for that bullshit scene because we have a sequel based off this guy where he is the protagonist. Because dude, this guy is fucking badass, and he's fucking like, yeah, like don't fuck with like old school special forces because even if they're fucking blind, they'll fucking take you out. Like in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 when Soap and them, like, you know, thought they had the Colonel and, you know, and then the Colonel pretty much whoops their ass. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm like,
Miller.
SAS. I'm like,
General
SAS.
Miller.
Yeah, Miller. It's like, SAS, like, why is he whooping my ass? And like,
because he's an old salt Marine.
Yeah, like, yeah, that's when Deadman turned to me. It's like, dude, that's an old school Marine. And he said that, and I'm like, oh, shit, that's right. And it's like,
well, remember Sergeant Vasquez? From Andrus.
Oh, right.
The guy who taught me how to fight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a reason I fight the way I fight, Bubba. Because that motherfucker was an old salt Marine. For those of you who don't know, Sergeant Vasquez's method of teaching is don't die. I'm going to do stuff, try to fight against it. And if you can't fight against it, I'm going to teach you how to do the stuff so you can maybe fight against it. Try not to die.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Ask DJ.
Yeah, I saw one. I was like, dude, goddamn. But
yeah, DJ was telling you, stay down.
Yeah,
stay
I was like, dude, it's
man.
not
I'm
fucking work because
nope.
because Dead Man's constitution is like almost legendary. But Vasquez was whooping on his ass. Like, no, like, because usually he's like right back up. He wasn't getting right back up. He was like,
I wasn't.
He was like, oh god, I gotta try and get through
seeing
this.
Stars, dude.
Yeah, it was bad. Like I think he was trying to get up, and he was like crawling down. And it makes sense. It's like I think this is up.
Dude, there was no reality at that point in time. The one that you watched, he hit me so fucking hard, dude. He hit me so goddamn hard. My brain literally inverted. Like, have you ever been like hit so hard that your brain is just like, there is a direction that I must choose, and my brain was like, we're going that way, and my head was like, that's the ground. We gotta go the other way.
Your brain knew what way it wanted to go. Your body was like, "What the fuck are you saying, dude?"
No, my body was like, "Okay, let's go that way." Concrete. That's concrete. Okay. I did get up though. I did get up.
I think it took him like 10 minutes to get up.
No, it took me like 2 minutes. It took me like 2 minutes to get up.
I think it might have felt like 2 minutes, but I don't know, dude. Like, I mean, I think your definition of getting up at that point was like it's
surviving.
Like, like his ass was up. It's like I'm off.
I'm on my feet. God damn it! My head may still be on the concrete, but my feet are up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
That's one of those times I would have loved to see a video. I would have loved to see a video of that.
Oh man, yeah.
You and a lot of other people would have loved to see me like go up against people that could whoop me, but there wasn't that many. Sergeant Vasquez was one. We had another the lieutenant something that came to the school for a couple of years.
Yeah,
and, he said he could fight, and I believed him. And then we got into him and I got into a little sparring match, and I ended up breaking his fucking jaw. Well, because his favorite thing was to intimidate people. Oh, I'm a lieutenant. The fucking what was it? Air Force? Was he Air Force or something?
I think it was. Dang, I can't remember.
Or was I think it was Air Force, but he was like, I'm a lieutenant in the Air Force, I'm specially trained. Yeah, so he would like intimidate people. And then one time I had enough of it, and it was our junior year in Andrews, right before we left for Sunset, and I had enough. I had enough of this guy picking on people, and I was like, you know what, dude? How about this? Let's go to the fucking let's go to the range. You and I. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of your fucking mouth. So he did. Oh, you think you're big enough to step up? Yes, bitch, I am. I was only 5'9". I'm 5'8", maybe. 5'9" is being generous back when I was in high school. Ask DJ. I was very small. I was very skinny, but I could hit like a Mack truck. So I was like, yeah, dude. Yeah, let's fucking go. I'm tired of you. Went into the goddamn range, and he hit me a couple of times, and I was like, that is it? That is what people have been afraid of for like a year? Fuck this, dude. And I whooped his ass, and I mean I whooped his ass so bad that when the EPISD got called, the El Paso Independent School District Police got called. They were dragging me out. This motherfucker wasn't even conscious enough to make the fucking defense that he accepted this. So I'm over here getting dragged away, and DJ's walking with his backpack, and he goes, again?
Yeah, because I didn't stick to that fight because I already knew it was going to happen, not because of Dead Man's ability, but because the guy was Air Force. Look, I mean, I'm sorry, but like I said,
all love to the Air Force, but
Dead Man and I are military brats, and we know like how tough like these branches are. And normally, I see when it comes to people who are in the Air Force, are usually if they can fight, it's usually like before they join the Air Force. It's usually like outside training or some shit like that, because the Air Force, it's the Air Force, they're meant for flying, but.
Pilot training, yeah.
Yeah, but they're because like in the military, like at least for NCOs, you still have to do like physical training and like the evaluations every so often. And the Air Force, like it might have changed now, but when I was growing up and stuff like that, all you had to do was just like run on the treadmill and just show you were healthy.
Yeah.
That was pretty much their physical evaluation. Where at least the Army, you still had to go through like.
That was their PT,
yeah, PT and shit. But the Air Force, just like, that like, okay, you're healthy, okay, you're good, you're out. My neighbor when I was a kid, like my neighbor is like his son joined the military, and he was a lieutenant in the Air Force, but he had a gut. He wasn't huge, but he was a pretty fat guy.
Are you talking about the black guy that lived across?
Yeah, like his
next
son,
to the coconut trees.
Yeah, his son was in the Air Force.
He got into the Air Force?
Yeah. Shit,
oh my god.
My mom still has a picture of him like somewhere, like him with his wife when they got married somewhere around like
what?
There. And he made the Air Force, and he had a pretty good career, but it's just one of those.
What the fuck was his name? It was a weird name. It was weird.
Like I'm not gonna give the first name, but the last name was Fisher.
Fisher, yeah, but he had like one of those weird like pro-black names.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he made it into the Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like, I know we're talking about this, and you guys are like lost as fuck. All right, so I'm a big guy. DJ's a big guy, right? As big as we are, that dude made us look fit.
Oh God.
Jesus, I mean, like, we look like we belong in a bodybuilding competition compared to that guy. And I'm not joking, because you want to talk about like typical fat guy voice. That's what he talked like. Hi, I talk like this, and you're like, "What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Are you guys gonna be playing any video games this week? Because I just got the new system, and I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So if you guys want to be down, and like DJ and I were like."
Wait, did he have the labored breath and everything?
Yes, dude. Yes.
Oh,
remember that shit when he would walk by?
Yeah. No, he lost a good amount of weight before he joined the Air Force.
Motherfucker. I mean, like, that is a lot of fucking weight to lose.
But he lost it. To his credit, he did. He was still a big guy, but he did lose like that huge amount of weight before he joined the Air Force. And I was happy for him because I thought like it was bad. It really was.
It really was.
Man,
Is that
I
a
need
Kiss
reference
Revenge
now.
shirt? Like, oh my god, let me see if I can. I don't even know.
Don't expose him. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, I'm not gonna find him. I don't remember his first name. Oh, you know what? The Clumps.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
His whole family was the Clumps.
Oh, that's
DJ,
mean.
am I wrong?
Except for the mom. Like, she
No,
was
the
best.
mom too.
She
You're
was
thinking
not
about the
that
sister.
bad, dude.
You were
Come
thinking
on.
about the sister that you had the hots for. It wasn't the mom, bro. Because we thought the sister was the mom because she looked that old. She was only a couple of years older than us, and we were like, "God damn, dude! Like your mom's pretty hot." Oh, that's my sister. What? What? How old's your sister, bro? I'm 19. She's like 22, I think.
Can we please stop with the fat person voice? We can
Yeah.
stop that shit at any time.
Yeah, like, okay.
But she lost weight. She looked good.
Yeah, she does.
She did. She did. She had the jiggle in all the right places, dude. She used to go out jogging between 8:30 and 9:30 at night. So I knew not to call DJ because he'd be sitting outside in his front yard sipping on a soda.
He's exaggerating, people.
You are fucking lying.
just sitting outside with a pair of binoculars, like, oh,
Bro,
8:30.
DJ would be out there like good old boy Texan style, like,
How you now?
hi, Mrs. Johnson.
Okay, yeah, nah. now you're just making shit up, but
Not you bastard, because I joined you for a couple of them.
Dude, no. I would not fucking like with her. Jesus
Anyways,
Christ.
moving past that, Mike Smith wants to know if it's a Kiss Revenge shirt you got on.
Oh, is that another one?
It is a Kiss play. All right, Gibby, what the fuck what have you been watching?
Oh, well, like I said, I did the curse of I started a show, so now I have to finish it, and that is She-Hulk for me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Not too excited about that. And Deadman already heard me bitch about the twerking scene that happened.
All
That
10
little-
seconds of it.
Yeah, all whopping 10 fucking seconds of it. So I don't understand why people are all over social media like, do you see the problem? Do you see the problem with this show? As it is, it's not going to get any better. This is just where it's going to stay. Like, shut up. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. Be like the rest of the world. Don't watch it. And I really haven't been like playing anything new. I decided to hop back into Elden Ring.
Why?
Because, I got to kill time till Scorn comes out.
Fair enough.
I was about to say, I just got to kind of kill time till that comes out, and then maybe download High on Life if I decide to get a stick up my ass. I get to listen to Rick and Morty creators make Rick and Morty jokes. I'm telling you.
High on Life. Yeah, that one seemed interesting. This is their third attempt at a game, and I'm just like, nah.
Because you had the Rick and Morty VR chat. You had, oh, what the fuck was that called?
I know which one you're talking about.
Where they had the controller, like you could,
Yeah.
you were sitting there with the controller in your hand playing it. And then High on Life. Maybe they looked at the last two that they made and they're like, okay, those weren't exactly the best. So let's maybe go for a third one that could work. It looks promising, but I have a feeling those talking weapons they have are going to annoy the shit out of you in the first half an hour. Guarantee.
I saw
mind.
a trailer of that, and even I was like, okay, this is getting kind of ridiculous.
If they have a settings where you can turn off the voices for the gun and gameplay, that's going to go way down. That's going to go all the way down. Because I can only hear that, oh, geez, Rick, oh, man. I can only hear that for so long before it gets annoying. That's why I haven't got past Rick and Morty season 3. That only so much I can handle that voice.
I mean, like, God, like, I really want to give it a shot. But at the same time, I'm, like, so oversaturated with Rick and Morty right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm oversaturated with it, and I'm just like, no thanks.
Have they even done anything for the past year?
Yeah. Their new season's about to come out in October.
I mean, the new season. But between then, like that huge gap, did they actually do anything?
Yeah,
The
it's a
game.
Hulu show. Hulu show.
Oh, right, the alien thing.
Yes, yeah, I can't think of the name of it, but
Yeah.
that came out, and you could definitely tell it's a Rick and Morty show. Who's the guy who does the voices? Not Mark.
Dustin Rowland.
Yes, Justin Rowland. He's been in a lot of shit here lately. But the problem is he doesn't divert from the normal voice. He just sticks with the voices, and that's what you hear.
All the time.
Oh, that's probably why it's, I guess, somewhat successful. To be fair, they're distinct voices, but there's only so many times you can actually.
But come on, like they're distinct voices. But if you hear it in everything, you're like, "That's Morty. That's Morty. That's Morty."
Well, it's like what's his name from Futurama, the guy that plays Bender. Like when he tried to play the Joker, I was like, "That's just Bender doing Joker lines." Like.
That's why voice act. This is coming from somebody who's not a voice actor, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. When it comes to characters, I feel like you got to throw kind of a twist on it for each character, instead of just reusing the same voice over and over and over again.
With the exception of anime, unless it's okay.
Yeah.
Just gotta know which voice goes to what body.
Well, I mean,
new chapter of Dragon Ball Z Super or Dragon Ball Super fucking pissed me.
Oh, the superhero movie?
No, the actual manga that they keep releasing.
Oh yeah.
We got Black Frieza.
Mr. Popo does not find this funny.
It's not amusing. We've gotten Golden Frieza. Now we got Black Frieza.
So he's finally crossed the other spectrum, because originally he was white as fuck. So
yeah, but now it's like, oh, hold on, I'm gonna look up a picture. I'm a set. Yeah,
Black
look that
Frieza?
up. I kid you not, that's what it's called, is Black Frieza, and they ended that arc that they were on with that.
Yeah,
at the bottom of it, they're like, oh, we're gonna be taking a break to start the new arc. So we get the fucking Namek Saga Part 2. That's what we're gonna get, is Namek Part 2.
You're gonna have to give me a sec here, because there is a lot of artwork here that is not. I
guess Dragon Ball and Super Manga Black Frieza.
I did.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that's seen it, and for some reason they are so excited about it. It just gets them so excited for some stupid reason.
So I mean, this is the best I could do right here.
No, here. Come on. I'm on the last little chapter here.
Yeah, screenshot it and send it to me.
I'm currently on the Shonen Jump app, so give me a second.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll. I mean, like we started the show. Whatever. I'm not gonna do the intro. I'm not gonna do the jump cut. But I am so.
I got it right here.
I am so tired of Dragon Ball Z. It should end.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Actually, Z is over. It's Super now.
Where did you send it to?
Super hasn't been good since the Tournament of Power arc. I will say that proudly. After the Tournament of Power, it's like,
where do you go from here?
Well, we had Moloch, who was Cell, but not as cool, not as character sticking out as Cell was. And then we have, fuck if I know. I don't even know what this arc was. Some random planet, somebody who's not a Saiyan, mad at Frieza, against robbers in space, wishes to be the strongest in the universe. They find the Dragon Balls again. Now he's the strongest in the universe.
What the heck?
We have new Vegeta transformation.
That's cool. I mean, Vegeta does need some love. But he gets shit on throughout the whole damn series.
Oh yeah, and I do love the name they gave it. It's not Super Saiyan this. It's not Ultra Instinct that. It's called Ultra Ego.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
That actually is completely fitting.
And he's got like a caveman unibrow too. Like as soon as he transforms, his brow goes.
Oh, like Super Saiyan 3?
Yeah. Except the hair doesn't grow. His forehead just migrates south.
Weird.
But it's nice seeing him being like, I am no longer fighting to prove a point. I am fighting because I'm a proud Saiyan. And this is all ego, baby.
Mike says he wants to make a joke about how I recognize Gibby by the glare in his glasses with the background color. I know his OnlyFans. Make the
What
joke.
was your favorite thing I seen? What's your favorite thing I seen used as a catapult?
Huh.
Black Frieza, ladies and gentlemen.
Huh.
Yeah. So it's just normal. It's just third transfer.
Michigan
It's
Prince
final.
Andrew.
It's final form Frieza, but black. Just like Super
This is
Saiyan Blue was
stupid.
Super Saiyan, but blue. Super
This is
Saiyan
stupid.
God
This
was
whole
Super
fucking
Saiyan.
this whole
but
fucking
red.
series needs to end.
It does. So does One Piece. I love One Piece with all my heart, but God, let that end.
Yeah, like you want to talk about log, One Piece, and it's still the top. It's still the big dog of anime right now.
And you know, like I said about One Piece, dude. Had they not done what they did with everybody and their mother having access to the gum fruit, I would have kept it. I would have kept going.
Not
I
everybody
would've
has access
kept-
to the gum fruit.
Everybody and their fucking mother, every chapter, there's a new gum fruit that's involved. Like
Devil
at first-
fruit, get it right. If you're gonna talk shit about it, get the fucking name right. Don't come
What,
and be like,
do you know how long it's been? Do you know how long it's been?
everybody.
But you
has
know what?
gum
Hold on.
fruit.
You know what?
Only
Hold on.
one person in the entire series says gum rocket.
All right.
Nobody else
You know
says
what?
gum rocket. Don't
You're
come at
right.
me with that.
You're right. No. You are right. You are correct. You are correct. I fucked it. I fucked it up. Everybody has access to the fucking fruit. When the whole thing was the most interesting is when it was Monkey D. Luffy doing shit that was incredible, even against people that were of incredible skill, but Monkey won because of the fruit. Now, fast forward a couple of fucking chapters, everybody and their mother has the fruit. Now they have artificial fruits, and they give the powers, and I'm just like, get fucked, dude. This lost all its edge.
What did you expect in a whole, like, Oda built an entire world? Of course you're not gonna see just one person with a fruit.
Well,
But
that's
you
just
don't
it.
have.
It
But
was
some of the other
established-
people in the crew don't have fruits. You have
Yeah, right.
Sanji. You have
Yeah.
Sanji, who doesn't have a fruit. You have Zoro, doesn't have
Yeah.
a fruit.
You
Usopp
don't need one.
doesn't have a fruit.
He don't.
Oh yeah, no, fuck, no, we don't. No. Yeah, you have. Well, wait, no. Chopper has a fruit. Chopper has a fruit.
Yeah, okay, so
I think Deadman's point is that he liked it when it was rare.
No,
no. I
I
liked
get
it when they listened to their own lore. Before Monkey ate the fruit, what did his captain say? These things people kill for because they're so fucking rare. This is the most expensive thing I have. Then Monkey ate it. That was it. That was establishing the rarity of the fucking fruit. Fast forward a few chapters, everybody and their mother has a version of it. A version of it, whether it's fucking artificial or it's the actual. I don't care. Like, it was so cool that Monkey had this one ability that not everybody else had, and everybody had to do amazing things to keep up with him, like Zoro, like everybody else. But then fucking, oh, look at this. I got a fucking devil fruit that turns me into the goddamn T-Rex. I got another devil fruit that allows me
Son
to
of a
shoot
bitch,
water
that's
at Mach
actually
4.
not that wrong. There's actually somebody in Wano that, like, the fruit does turn them into a dinosaur.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I would mind the artificial fruit so much because us as a human race as a species can't stand when people are above us. So like emulating like what other people have, either jealousy or whatever. I can accept the artificial fruit as long as there was some kind of limitation. Like if it's artificial, it's limited, or like maybe like a one-time use.
Yeah, I
or
could
something
get
like
behind
that.
that.
I can understand artificial fruit because, like I said, people don't like being overshadowed. It's like it's kind of like, oh, I hate Yu-Gi-Oh. Like it got to a point where like you have to have a Millennium relic to be even like somewhat viable to the series. Then you have like people like Zeto Kaiba's like, I don't have shit, bitch. Yeah, I'm whooping all your asses. But after a while, it's like, no, you have Millennium. No, you're done. It's over. Millennium, bitch. And I'm like, fuck off.
But
Allow me to draw
one thing,
these
like,
incredibly rare cards because I'm fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
But that's like a thing you're missing is like adding the context as to how the artificial fruits were made and why they were made.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, there's artificial fruits. Nah, fuck this. I don't need this.
Yeah, no, like yeah,
God
I don't
damn,
mind.
I don't think
as
I've
long
ever
as the
done a
context
Deadman
makes
impression that
sense.
good. That was
You
probably
need
my
to
best Deadman
do
impression.
that. You need to do the voice lower. Who brought the monkey? What are these monkeys doing? Monkey or monkeys? Shit, was it a relic? The name of the character is Monkey D. Luffy. Mikey. And it is from
There's a whole reason why he's called Monkey D. Luffy, just like reason they call him Son Goku.
Well, Son Goku his name is based off of A Tale to the West, A Journey to the West.
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
Sayuki's so stupid.
There you go. That's Monkey D. Luffy. Mikey.
Yeah.
And
And
that's-
I just want this series to end. It's like
Same. I am on chapter 1059, and I'm like, can we just?
I mean, like kudos, but
Please.
don't get me wrong. Kudos to the guy to not only make this series, but still be at the top to this day.
Oh yeah.
And like literal top. Like this beats out Dragon Ball. Like, you know, that's how.
Yeah, because it's stale. Dragon Ball.
No. Like, no, that ain't the reason. It's well, no, because people just love Dragon Ball, but you know, because like, Dragon Ball's still at top. No, the reason why One Piece is still beating out pretty much everybody else, including like, is because he somehow manages like to fresh everything up, like particularly characterization. At least that's where I'm hearing the reasons why it's still, because he still fresh everything up. Like the world, truth be told, I'm beginning to wonder, because sometimes I do go back to One Piece just to see how long and big it got. How big is this world? I estimate this has to be like 3
Gigantic.
times. Yeah, like this has to be like 3 times the size of Jupiter with the amount of people of and crap like that. I'm like, how is he supposed to find anything on this planet? It's like,
And not even in the actual world itself. It's in the chapters. But at the beginning of every chapter, you get kind of a storyboard picture, and that tells a story in itself of characters that we've met before.
you know, seriously,
I
it's
thought of a
like
different
every
monkey. Am I
section,
racist?
like
No, Mikey,
like-
you're not racist.
yeah, in every section of like One Piece, like when you're introduced to another continent, like he'll tell you like the culture, the history, and everything
Love it.
about this. And I'm
Love
like,
it.
dude, did this guy pretty much reach Tolkien's handbook or something? It's like, damn, like and I'm like, dude, it's like, yeah, like let me know when they actually get to the other side of the planet or something, and if you ever do.
Okay, I got a good way of comparing this and why I dislike it. Think of Superman, right?
Okay.
Superman is a Kryptonian. He is a god. He does marvelous things, flies around the earth. Yeah, whatever is invincible. He's a god. Now
Okay.
think of Superman being he's a god.
He's not a god.
He is.
No, he isn't.
Tell that man with the laser eyes he's not. Anyways,
He's the one who said he wasn't. So
All right, yeah. We'll
because
talk
he was
about that.
being modest.
no,
Jerk.
he said he doesn't.
Anyways, think of Superman. Think of the first, I don't know, 100 issues of Superman. He is the only one who can do what he can do. Other people have to accelerate themselves by whatever human beings possible to keep up with him, like Lex Luthor, like Brainiac, like other people like that. But then, past issue 101, everyone's a Superman. Everyone's a Kryptonian. Everyone's powered by the yellow sun, and everyone has the same fucking weakness.
New Krypton, remember that shit?
How exactly? That's why I knew Krypton fucking failed because it was stupid. It was stupid, and that's the fucking premise of One Piece and what it became. We had a Superman, which was Monkey D. Luffy, who was going around doing the right thing while looking for the One Piece, and then at a certain fucking point, everyone was a goddamn Kryptonian. Everyone was a fucking Kryptonian. Monkey D. Luffy stopped being an exceptional character and stopped being the rare character that we have who has to use his abilities to do good. He just became another one of the Kryptonians. Like, that's the way I can relate it.
Yeah, I can understand, but like I said, despite all that, it's still #1. It beats everything
And
else.
that's
It's like,
great. My son loves One Piece, and you know what, dude? I am not shitting on anybody who likes One Piece. I am not doing that at all. My personal opinion is just my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I lost interest when everybody and their fucking mother was a Kryptonian. You
That
know what I
man
mean?
just
Like,
likes to shit on me. That's just how it goes.
not at all. The fact that you love it and the fact that you've stuck with it is actually admirable. Like,
yeah,
I've
I
seen
do it.
I
I've
forgot it
seen-
existed for a couple of years, and then I found a way to read it on my phone. I was like, oh, let's see where it's at. 739. Fuck.
Puta madre. Like, I have ingested almost every piece of Aliens fucking media there is. But it's just a thing you love it, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna shit on you for it. But for me, I lost interest when everybody and their mother had some version of the devil fruit, and I just got tired of it. I was like, where's the fun in this now? Like seeing fucking Zorro like up himself, and then finally like getting to his like oh cool. I forgot what chapter it was, but he was like right before the whole fucking devil fruit thing exploded and everybody had one, where he was like, oh good, we got a villain that I can finally cut loose on. And I was like, that's what I love. That's what I love. Exceptional characters making themselves exceptional right next to Luffy, right next to Monkey, because Monkey was the Superman until these guys were like, oh good, I can actually kill someone and Monkey won't be upset. So I'm going to let fucking loose.
But it's not just the devil fruit thing. Like there's some parts of the story that draw you in more. Like if you haven't read or have you even watched or read to this part, that's a you problem. This thing's been out for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
So if this is spoilers, that's a you problem.
Yeah.
But on Cake Island, there is a scene where Sanji and Monkey are fighting. And I mean, Sanji is just whooping the piss out of him. Luffy is not fighting back because he doesn't want to hurt Sanji. And Luffy straight up says, I am not eating until you come back. I will go through this entire island, fight everybody without taking a bite of food unless it is coming from you. And Sanji's just beating the fuck out of him saying, you need to leave. You need to go. My family will come after you and kill you. He's like, sucks to suck, fam. You're coming back with me and I'm not fucking eating until it comes from you. And that entire arc, you're just watching him get the piss beat out of him because he's not eating. He's starved. He's hungry. And he's one of those anime characters that thrives off food, that eats a shit ton. So watching him get his ass beat because he's not eating just, it hurts you knowing that he's going through this sacrifice just to get his chef, his best friend back. So it's not about the devil fruit. It's about some of the character development that has happened, or Zoro's dedication to Luffy.
Yeah, like I'm not saying that there's none of that in there. What I'm saying is that the adversarial parts of this show, which is the One Piece itself falling into the wrong hands, which they established very early. Like the wrong people get the One Piece, this whole world's going to suffer. Like we established that way on early.
I just hope the meme isn't right. It's not about the treasure. It's about the friends we made on the way. If that's true, I am throwing my fucking phone right at the wall and I am cutting off all social media for an entire week.
Yeah, I agree. It's like in the beginning that could be the case, but this has gone on way too long to have to have that kind of thing. It's like no.
I just hope we don't get a berserk like a berserk cliffhanger before the creator died, and it was like, you're here, boom, dead.
Okay, to be fair, I don't think it's most likely we won't get that because unlike the Berserk creator, this guy actually updates regularly.
Weekly basis, sometimes bi-weekly, but still on a weekly basis.
Yeah, unlike the Berserk guy who will take months or maybe years off before he does one more chapter. It's like,
but the drawing is so detailed, down to
get some help. It's okay. You don't have to do everything by yourself. But I must. This line doesn't work. Just erase all that. Yeah.
That was
you can't see the wrinkle on this guy's nutsack. Hold on. I messed it up.
You know what's funny?
Detailed to get.
You know what's funny? I actually yelled about the princess chapter, and on one of my social media, somebody actually put up the chapter about the princess, and I was like, "Oh yes, I hated that." But
didn't the princess get introduced further on though? If it's the right princess I'm thinking of?
No, it was a princess in the 8th or 9th year that the whole fucking comic came out.
And it was literally arc.
And it was literally a whole book about the princess, and then Guts comes in right about there.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, essentially. By the way, I heard your continent's in trouble. Not anymore, Dick.
No, whatever. Berserk.
Well, I'm still here, and I'm gonna bang you. I'm 14. Statement stands.
It's Berserk too. To be fair, that's normal, really. Shoot, monsters will fuck you.
I'm not touching that. Anyways,
Both metaphorically and
Mikey-
literally.
Mikey brought
Yeah.
up a good question on the educational show. If you could work in a movie in any capacity, any movie at all, what movie would it be and what capacity would you work in? I chose Saving Private Ryan, and I chose B Team, so that I would have access to AD and PR and all that other stuff, all the B Team footage that I would get. I chose that one. But I know DJ, you're in sound design and you're in directing and writing. So I'm really curious, if you got to work on any movie in history, in what capacity would you work in it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like is this like professional or personal?
Personal.
Personal, Titanic, so I can sabotage the shit. Black Ninja. Yeah, personal. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. It's like, Cameron, no, I did this. I'm from the future, Cameron, like your Terminator fucking films, and you know what? I have to destroy you now.
DJ, no.
No, this must be done.
Okay, fine. On a professional level, then, you fucker.
That's why I had to choose. Like, dude, if this is really professional or for personal, no. Titanic, it was me. I was the iceberg. The big black iceberg that sank the ship and robbed its remains.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
When I desecrated every corpse afterwards.
Then they whitewashed me into history.
Oh my god. DJ. Oh my god, that is horrible.
That racist bastard making that iceberg white. No, it was me.
I love it.
Fucking
Oh,
just
okay.
you hear DJ approaching on the fucking horizon, like.
He's like, hey there, Titanic. Those are some good looking shoes you got there.
I got Gibby. Look at him. I found my meme soundboard. So look at Gibby. I totally fucking got him. Anyway, so on a professional level, you fucker.
You didn't have me till the song.
Oh my gosh. On a professional level,
Yes.
it's actually it's actually a tie between either Terminator 2 because it was cutting edge at the time, and I would literally get a position of, I guess, CGI and directing and storyboards and all that, just to absorb all the behind the scenes stuff and learn how to incorporate it into my own projects. Or Lord of the Rings.
Ooh, good. I didn't even think of Lord of the Rings, but wow.
Yeah. So
Damn,
that was
you're right though.
Rings.
Like T2 would be amazing. Well, because you're a writer and sound design, but you also do storyboarding with me. So yeah, man, to actually witness that, to be a part of that, would be amazing to see the previs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because Steven Spielberg doesn't do previs. No, he does pure panels. So you would be really busy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is a good choice. What about you, Gibby?
Wow, DJ comes in swinging hard. I just got something stupid.
Do it, whatever.
Just for personal, I love the movie. I would have ran PR for the Postal movie instead of having Usain Bolt creating that movie and being like, here you go, another video game movie. Like, this is going to be a comedy. Forget there's a video game attached to it. Just look at it as a raunchy comedy.
Postal.
You
mean
Postal? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the Postal movie. Let's forget there's a game attached to it. It's a good movie. It's a raunchy comedy. Everybody loves a raunchy comedy. Take it. Accept it. Love it.
I would be
I forgot that movie existed. Holy shit.
I would be so in up until I saw who directed it.
And
then you lose me.
No, you already signed the contract. It's over. Just like in the name of the king, they signed the contract. Like, okay, now we're gonna put in who the director is.
All right, who's the fucking director?
Wait, hold on. I gotta write it in there. There we go.
Okay. Uwe Boll.
Already signed.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm telling you, dude, it's like just sign the contract, and the guy's like holding a pen, like ready to write down the name.
Oh my god, dude!
I'm telling you, I will go to my grave, like spouting that. That's the reason how Uwe Boll was able to get those actors for that damn film.
I see the goddamn name you just hear.
You think you're fine, but you're really not fine.
Fucking shit, dude. I would fight people. I would fight people on set just to get kicked off. I would like show up every day, be like, "What's up, guys? Hey, what's up, AD? Fucking PR. What's up, second team? Uwe."
But
Yeah,
you got
Cocksuck.
you got to give him credit for like being like, if anybody doesn't like my movies, they want to fight me.
He doesn't do it anymore.
Hands
No,
are rated E for everybody.
He doesn't do it anymore.
He's too old.
Yeah, but you got to give him credit for when those came out, where he's like,
Yeah.
if you don't like the movies, you got an issue.
Yeah.
Come
Like,
on.
like, step up to me, bro. Step up to me.
wanted
Did he
to.
pass this? Did he pass the screening? Okay, just step up to me, man. Step up to me.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
I missed it by a
So
fucking
close.
day.
So
Missed it by a fucking day.
Because like I don't know where you're there. Like we told the audience, but for your sake, we'll explain. But yeah, no, like Deadman and I, we had like an elaborate plan to get at Uwe Boll when he announced that no, you were critic, fight, but so Uwe Boll, of course, said like fight me and all that stuff. But he had like a selection process. So Deadman is like, I'm going to kill this bastard. I really want to kill him. So I was like thinking, it's like he's fucking serious. If you get his hands on Uwe Boll, he's dead. So I was like, but he's screening his people. Like he's choosing who he's going to put in the ring. So I came up with this plan. It's like, okay, Deadman, this is what we're gonna do because look. You look vicious despite you being a small thin guy. No, you have to look like a fucking hobo. You have to look fucking weak. So basically, it's like, yo, like put on some pounds, like eat this, look pathetic, like it's like Uwe Boll, you suck. Like he was like hunched over, like clothes haven't been washed in a month. Like
There's actually you can actually see the progress on the Studio Dead. I don't remember between what 3 videos, but you can literally see me put on about 20 pounds trying to do this.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, because this is because I know it's like, no, Uwe Boll's probably gonna pick like the most pathetic ones. Like, no, you have to look pathetic for you to have a shot at this. So like we did this whole thing, and we missed this we missed it. I forgot what delayed it, but then missed it by a day, and it's like No, I can't have missed the deadline. He called the production company trying. It's like, no, really? I got something.
I was telling them, I will pay you. I will pay you to let me fucking do this. And I missed it by a day because in Germany, they don't go by midnight. They go by 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And in Germany, their time zone was like 8 hours ahead of ours?
Around there.
So like when we submitted the tape, I had missed it by I think it was the 2 hours that they were doing. Mm-hmm. So I was calling these fucking people. I was in our friend's house in his living room on the phone. That call costed me like $400. I was calling the production company. I was calling the promoters. I was like, you need to let me do this. I submitted the tape. The tape is in your fucking email. I need to do this. What will it cost? I'll fly myself there. You don't need to fly me. I'll get the passport right now. Just let me fucking do this. And they're like, we can't let you do it. Like, you missed the deadline. If we allow you, then we have to allow late entries. And I was like, how many late entries are there? And they were like,
a lot.
To be fair, a lot. And I was
There was.
there
really was.
Get me in there. I'll do it. Just let me do it. I'm his biggest fucking critic. Look at my and I emailed him and I was like, here's my fucking channel. Here's me. Here's every snippet of me just talking shit about this motherfucker. You just gotta let me do it. What'll it cost? And they were like, we can't do it. And I was like, cocksucker. And then they fucking
Just remember, you didn't get in, but the guy who ran Something Awful did.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
we knew him.
That.
We knew him.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, they were going to do another event.
One more.
Yeah, because after Uwe Boll was beating the shit out of everyone else, they didn't do another one. But the problem is that the people who were seeing the videos was like, I'm coming for you, Bull. Like, these were jacked up people. And I'm like, and dude, Deadman coming to me, he's like, dude, we have another shot. Come on, we got to do this. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, dude, no, he's going to cancel. He's like, what are you talking about? He's going to do it again. He's like, dude, look at the people now that's sending these videos. Dude, he's going to freaking cancel. These guys are fucking
nerd.
gorillas. They will fucking like eat him alive.
Yeah,
he's a banana to them.
There was a Viking nerd.
Yeah.
Who was an old channel. This guy was like mine and DJ's size, but like twice as wide with muscle.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
His name was Viking
God.
Nerd, and he would come and he had blonde hair, and he had the Hulk Hogan like thin, but he was like in his 30s like at that time, and he was just huge, and he hated Bull. And then there was Spaceship Captain Noir. That guy went from like skinny little like skeleton looking dude, and once the next round was announced, dude put on 30 pounds of muscle just to go fight. Oh dude, you have no idea. We knew these people. This is how we know about it, because we knew these people. We knew Internet Voice 104 was another one who was like a big fat dude, like well, I don't even have that big of a stomach anymore, but he had a stomach, right? And he would sit at his desk and he would be like that. Fucking UV Bowl films are just fucking trash. What happened? He got the chance, he entered his shit, and when the fucking time for the screenings came around, dude looked like me. He had lost that much weight, and he was just like, let me. And then there was this guy called, I'm not calling anybody this, YouTube, so don't ban us. This guy was called Retarded Gamer. And this guy...
him.
Remember him? He got Did you see when he was jacked?
Yep.
Yeah, that was when it happened.
Yeah. And I kept screaming, it was like screaming like, you idiots. You all are fucking idiots. You are literally going to fucking scare him off. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. I was like, fuck, It's like you haven't used your fucking brains before. Fucking look pathetic. Look pathetic first. If you're built do like Clark Kent and just wear like an overdone suit or some shit and just hunched over with like nerd glasses or something like that, dude. Don't fucking show your jacked up shit right away. Because Uwe Boll, he's a fighter, but he's not stupid.
He's not big.
He's not big, and he's not stupid in that regard either. It's like,
No, he's like, I'm not gonna get my ass whooped over some shitty movies I made.
Dude, I went on a 3-day bender when he canceled.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, and I tried warning Deadman's like, dude, don't get your hopes up. They're gonna drive him off, and he was like, no, it's no. Like, no, I feel like, dude,
it was delusion. Shut up, DJ.
Yeah,
I know.
No, I don't blame you. You really wanted to get at this guy. He really did. And I was like, but I knew when it happened, he was gonna crash hard. That's what I was trying to soften him up. I was like, dude, they're gonna scare him off. They're gonna scare him off, dude.
Shit, they did.
Yeah, they did, and it's a shame too, because Deadman, because the thing about Deadman's, our plan was that Deadman was gonna look pathetic until he got into the bell ring. He was gonna be like, all hunched over, like pathetic. Like he would try to, force his gut out.
I can still do the pose.
Yeah, he was like
to this day, I know how I can still do how I was gonna come out.
Yeah, he was.
You want to see it, don't you?
To the
I
bell
do.
ring.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
all right.
Because there was a clause in the event that before the bell ring, Uwe Boll could opt out.
He could
He
cancel.
could opt out before the bell ring. He was going to look pathetic to the end. And then when the bell ring, Deadman was going to be like...
All right, I'll do it just this one fucking time. I'm wearing some goddamn silky, some booty shorts, so I don't want to hear a word about it. But this is how I was going to come out. Literally. Let me see. Oh, God. Everything's cut in the headphones. So, hold on.
I'm
I
excited.
still remember this pose because I could still do it. I was going to come out like this.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh God!
But even more so. Like...
Come out. And then, ding!
Yeah. He like,
Son of a bitch.
yeah, like he was gonna have his hair greasy. It's like he even suggested to me, he's like, dude, put some like we're gonna put dirt in my hair, like before the event. Like I want to look like a complete pathetic hobo, like homeless wreck. Like
God, I
yeah,
hurt my back doing that.
like yeah, dude. Like we had this like set up. The dead man was gonna get his hands on Uwe Boll, and nothing was gonna stop him from doing so.
But unfortunately, the deadline did.
Yeah, and it did. And
But yeah, that's how I was gonna look. I still remember like the whole fucking thing, and I was gonna do with the T-Rex arms because I was too fat to reach around my own body, and then ding.
That still cracks me up that the creator of Something Awful was one of the people that got in.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
guy,
we knew him.
out of
we knew him.
anybody.
We used to know him.
Yeah, rest in peace. Oh boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, I still try to give Uwe Boll some respect. It's like, come on, fight me. It's like, I'll fight you. Like, fight me. Come on. But it's just one of those things that he wasn't stupid. He knew.
No, he knew some of those people, like, they missed their first opportunity. So they're like, oh, I got round 2. Okay,
dude,
bet.
round 3.
Let's
he
run
did
it.
it twice.
Oh, shit. I thought he did it once.
No, he did it twice, and he was gonna do a third round, and it was gonna be called Uwe Boll versus the World. I think was the name of the third title match thing that they were gonna do.
Oh, you got the man really said, if you don't like my shit, come
me.
fight me.
Yeah.
Come fight me about it.
Yeah, and I was gonna end him. I don't think you understand, Gibby, how hard I can hit. I really don't think you understand.
I don't, but a part of me is like, I kind of want to see it. Then the smart part of me is like, do you enjoy life? Do you enjoy it?
Do you enjoy breathing through a tube? Like,
No,
God.
it's more. Maybe it's more like I want to see it, but at the same time, it's like I might have some innocence left in my soul.
Right. Like, I want to see it, but I don't want to see it be used on me.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'll watch him fight somebody, but to hit me, no, I will run like a little bitch.
And you know,
Oh,
the worst part is, right, is like, speaking of working on movies, like DJ and I like have this, because we're big guys, right? And even back then, like, I may have been only 5'9", 5'10", but I still apparently had a very intimidating presence, was what I got told. And so we would, when we did stuff like, remember Mezzo Quattro?
Mm-hmm.
The car movie we did, like DJ and I had to show up on set. The first day we showed up on set, we were business, because they had brought us in about halfway through the production, and they were like, we need lighting, we need direction, we need better sound design. And so DJ and I showed up with our shit in hand. We were like, where are we working? And everybody was like, oh God, you're over there and you're on second unit. Oh. And then the day ended. Well, the night ended because we started at fucking 9:30, and then we were on our way back home, and I was like, did everybody seem like scared of us?
I think they did.
Yeah, DJ was like, yeah, I think so. We showed up the next day. We were talking to the director and the producer, and they were like, can you like be more friendly? Because nobody wanted to work, and I was like, we're friendly. We just wanted to get to work. So like for the next like week, we just showed up like, hi guys, how's it going? Rainbows and lollipops
Through your soul.
Yeah, that was funny because DJ has resting serial killer face, and I've always told him this. He has resting serial killer face. Like when he's not paying attention to anything, he just looks like.
I mean, I've just watched him. I've just watched him on the podcast, just kind of like zoning out for a second, and I can 100% agree with that.
Yeah, he has resting serial killer face. So we had to make sure that when we were working, especially DJ, because DJ was on sound production, and in a car movie, that's really important because you can't use you didn't use shotgun mics. What did you use? Like those you used the hangers, right?
Yeah, we had to use hangers. They could afford shotgun mics.
So like, yeah, DJ's over here fucking with the board, and he's just got the serial killer look.
I was like, I don't know. Maybe I don't see it, but I guess I do. I mean,
Well, because like, and it would be funny because how fast it was broken. Because somebody would approach him, be like, "Hey DJ, hey, what's up?" So he would be like, "Hi."
It's like I don't know which face I'm more scared of.
It's like, you interrupted my planning.
Yeah. Oh.
That one. Yep. Nope. That one scared me the most.
Yeah.
Thank you, AJ, for proving a point.
Speaking of working on movies though, like what is a movie that you would just love to have been a part of in a capacity as maybe an actor, like interacting with the crew or the stars? Like what is a cast you would love to work with?
The cast of South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut.
All of them guys, huh?
I would have loved to just seen all of the voice acting, how they did it, how they cut out were they on the animation or were they still doing the cutout shit?
No, they were on animation.
They were on animation. I mean, still just being in there for the storyboard writing of that. Like, okay, here's a long list of people we want to make fun of here. How are we going to incorporate this into a movie? Just watching all the voice actors try not to. That whole movie just seems like, just seems like something that would be a moment in history. I would want to just be a fly on the wall for.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone, those guys are hard workers, right? There's not a lot of room for fucking around.
Oh, I could totally believe that. With how much shit they have put out, I no doubt they are hard ass workers.
Oh yeah, their work ethic is through the roof. I will say though, their rap parties are apparently things of legend.
I can also believe that for some reason.
DJ?
As a kid or as an adult? Personal or professional?
Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't know that one.
Yeah, no, like I won't do it. No, professional will always be freaking tight. Just a sabotage. Yeah, like no. As an actor, it's like, or okay, DJ, you're Jack. Jack's out, bitch. Anyway, no, but no, as a kid or adult, as a kid, Hook.
Oh,
okay, all right,
good one.
All right.
Yeah. As a kid, Hook. I mean, dude, the cast was so cool on there. And fucking meeting Robin Williams was one of my childhood heroes growing up, dude.
Yeah.
And Dennis Hoffman, I fucking love the guy. And as Hook, dude, I was like, dude, I gotta put on the Hook at least once. I'm the Hook, bitch. Yeah, Hook. As a kid, Hook. That'd be like
that
the one
is
thing.
really good.
If
That
I
is
was
a
an actor,
really good choice.
Yeah, I was an actor as a kid, Hook. Bar none. As an adult, As an adult, probably.
While we wait in suspense.
I mean, like, if I could be a Jedi, episode 3.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Revenge of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that would be a lot of fun.
Dude,
Wow.
hell yeah.
I think just being a part of historical movies like that would be amazing.
Right? Having your name attached?
Yeah, because you can just see, you can see people, you can see these movies being, I see them created. Like, oh, okay, this exists. This is what the fuck? It's like, this exists. This is an awesome movie. But to be a part of production and to see it be created, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, exactly. So I was thinking actor. And the reason I would choose episode 3, because, people probably say, the first Star Wars or, the first original trilogy. It's like, I can't be a Jedi. I want to be a Jedi. I mean, even if it's just, 5 seconds of screen time, I get killed by, a clone warrior. I don't care. I'm it's like, be a Jedi.
I mean,
wield the lightsaber, during the George Lucas era, before Mickey Mouse got his claws all over it.
I mean, I have one that I would definitely just love to be in, which would be Chasing Amy.
Interesting choice.
I would love to hang out with Jay, Bob. I would love to hang out with Holden McNeil, with all the actors, all the fucking star-studded cast that they had. I would love to hang out with them in this low-key capacity. You know what I mean? Where there's not a lot of shit on the line. There's not a lot of people on the line. You know what I mean? The budget's fairly low, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. You know what I mean? So I would love to have seen Chasing Amy, maybe Mallrats, but more so Chasing Amy because of how serious it was, and how deep they went with it. Like I would have loved to have been a part of that. Another one would be like that. That's when I was younger. You know what I mean? That's when I was younger. Now that I'm older, man, Sin City.
Wait, the original or the sequel?
Okay.
Original.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Because
They made a sequel?
yeah, Dame to Die For.
Yeah, A Dame to Die For. Yeah, dude, it's like it's hard to find. But it's out there. It exists. And it's a shame too, because I thought it was all right, but I can understand why people didn't like it.
I loved it.
Yeah. So, but it exists. It's kind of tough to find, but you can find it.
Also, I gotta say, dude, just working on the effects, right? Not only the effects, but like how the cast had been like put into a certain headspace, especially like Marv or Dwight. You know what I mean? Like oh, dude, it would have been amazing just to be, just part of that cast in some capacity. Like that would have been great.
I do have a question for you. Would you be like actually one of the established stories, or would you try to opt to do the a story that didn't make it into a movie? The one guy who wanted to leave Sin City.
The doctor.
Out. Yeah, him.
I would probably be part of the tying crew, like with the cops that are always in like every movie. I'm sorry, every story. Mm-hmm. You know, like Hardigan. Like Hardigan's crew. Oh, we lost Gibby. I think that would be like the most interesting aspect to see all the stories come in and out, and I think that would have been like the best. Because just imagine working with Bruce Willis when he's taking the role seriously. Mm-hmm. Like we know that he doesn't take shit seriously after fucking Die Hard, and who can blame him? But seeing him in this capacity, seeing him in this this very serious, hardcore, God, the lines he delivers. You know what I mean? Just like I took his weapons, both of them. And I was like, oh, God, they actually showed that on screen. Oh, God, they showed that on screen.
Yeah, so pulling it out, it was like, holy shit.
Gibby, what's going on with you?
Sorry, bud. My shit just was really laggy. So I wanted to see it popping out and popping back in would help.
You need to shut off all your other electronics, man.
Yeah, or something. But actually, I got to get going. Actually, I kind of passed it, but I have to get back to work. But fun reminiscing.
Yeah. All right, Bubba. See you next. See you next week.
All right. You do the audio for the.
I'm still working on it. Working on it. There's a technical issue I'm kind of like fighting with right now.
Okay, no problem. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. See you later, chat. Like I said, hopefully when we get our shit together, I can be on longer, and we'll find a way.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But yeah. See you later, Gib. Always a pleasure having you.
See you later, DJ. Always fun talking to you, bud.
You too. Bye.
All right. I think also like another really cool thing to do would be work on anime.
What? Wait, what?
Shut off everything else you're doing. Shut off all your hentai and everything else.
Hey, yeah. I don't tell you what to do with your life. Don't tell me what to do with mine. Okay. So what if I like to watch my femboy stuff when I'm on the podcast? It's mine.
Same, but still. I said like another one would be anime. Working on any anime would be kind of fun. Like for me, like working on One Piece would be not One Piece. One Punch Man would be like the shit.
Dude, don't get me started on One Punch Man, please.
Why?
My blood pressure's at a consistent level right now.
What's wrong with One Punch Man?
Oh my God, everybody in One Piece has a devil fruit, and that's such a shit thing. But we can sit and watch a superhero who only has to kill things with one punch, and that's totally fine.
Because it's a joke. It's literally a joke. No. In opposition of the fucking devil fruit, where everybody poses a threat to fucking Monkey and all them, the joke of One Punch Man, it is a joke.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the
But
whole
you
thing
know how
is a
many times we
joke.
could see that joke before that joke gets stale? About, oh, let's see, one season.
Why we're on our third season coming up this year. I think
The
it's
joke
fucking
runs
hilarious.
out, man. Okay, okay. So we can sit and complain about everybody getting a devil fruit, but some guy can just one fucking punch everything, and that doesn't get stale after 80 chapters. Actually, hold on. Let me get my numbers right here. Don't let me talk shit and not have my numbers correct.
It's okay. I'm not double checking.
Oh, I'm double checking because if I'm going to talk shit, I want to have my numbers correct. With
You wanna
anybody
know.
else, yeah, with anybody else, I don't care if my numbers are correct. But with you, I want to
You
make
gotta
sure
make
they are
sure.
spot
I
on.
know. I get it. But
Because with you, I have to have my arguments so
solid, or I'll rip
so
them apart.
Exactly. I have learned that, so I want to make sure every little piece of information I'm using is correct. Because I know it's not 80. Oh fuck, I was way off. Ooh,
I'm gonna.
210.
Wow.
Ooh, I was way the fuck off.
So part of the season 2 of One Punch Man that makes it so goddamn funny is that there's this superhero, right? And he is like the top rated superhero. He is like
King?
the King. So like
King.
so he's like the Superman of this whole fucking thing. Have you seen it? Have you seen season 2?
He's a pussy. Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's completely powerless.
Dead man, you know how I view things. I can't critique it if I
Unless you've
don't,
seen it.
unless I seen it.
And to me, that's fucking hilarious. That is one of the funniest fucking things anybody's done in any kind of superhero capacity. Like, this motherfucker just keeps getting lucky, and somehow they're just attributing everything to him. And Saitama is just like, I don't care. Like, Saitama's whole goal is to beat King in a video game. Like, to me, it's like the situations themselves are so fucking funny because Saitama is stupid. You know, he's not arrogant. He's not intelligent. This guy lives in a single room apartment. He doesn't buy video games. He doesn't buy magazines. He just lives this really shitty life. But as a superhero, the guy's a god. And to me, that's what the flavor of that anime is that this guy's dumb as shit. And his number one.
I guess it's just like to me, it kind of lost its flavor after a while because I'm like, okay, are we gonna see somebody that's up to par with him or
Yeah, then the hero killer,
remotely close?
The hero killer aspect was fucking hilarious.
I was about to say the last thing I remember from One Punch Man is the mayor's kid got captured, and they have all of the heroes in the sewer trying to find him. And Saitama, everybody, all the other heroes are in the sewer fighting all these big baddies, getting their asses just handed to him left and right. And here's Saitama just on his way. Just on his way. Because that's what to me, that's what it seems like. It had the same effect as the Planet Namek arc in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
For the entire time, we're seeing people getting their asses their asses handed to them, and we just see Goku on his way. Or we see Vegeta on his way. So, hey, manga creators and anime creators, I want you to listen to me, look me dead in the eye. I will even dead in the eye right here.
Oh, no.
Nobody cares if they're on their way. Okay, let's get to the fucking action. That's why we're here. We're not here to watch somebody take 25 issues just to get to a fight. I promise you the anticipation is not that fucking good. Okay, just like Dragon Ball Z with the 10 chapters of screaming and charging up, we don't need it. We don't need it. We understand they're powering up. We understand they're powerful. Let's get to the action. Let's get to the story. Let's get to what we're here for. The build-up fucking blows. I don't need it. I don't care. That will completely turn me off from something. Naruto, you did this to me in the beginning, and I hope you know this. Okay, we're good.
Love it.
Naruto anime has forever ruined anime for me.
I stopped watching. I stopped watching Naruto like a
Dude,
while
like I
ago.
said, after 4 straight episodes of filler, after hyping it up as an exciting event, and all I got was 4 episodes of how 2 female friends decided to not be friends anymore, I stopped giving a fuck about anime.
I think Naruto suffers from the idea that they put so much weight onto things that just don't matter in the grand scheme of the anime. I also don't like the idea that what they did with the samurai chapter. That one was kind of stupid. That one was really stupid.
I'm only on like 2.
No, this was like way early, dude.
I'm
Like,
on
way
260s, so like it's still I'm still in like the early stages of Naruto. Like they just they went to like Naruto and Sasuke had their first big fight. That's where
Yeah.
I'm at.
Okay, so it's like right after that. Then, yeah, because like the whole samurai chapter was insulting. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, okay, you're gonna be doing ninjutsu against people who train for power. You know what I mean? Like actual fucking power. These guys fight armored opponents on horseback regularly, and you think that some cheap tricks, especially in this fantastical world, right? Especially in this fantastical world where everybody has some kind of magical ability, which is cool because everybody has some kind of magical ability. Naruto is just one of them. So, like, leaving that aspect out, like, the samurai are these warriors, and they are the warriors, and they explained it in the anime that these guys are nigh unbeatable, but somehow a couple of teenagers get their asses whooped first fight, then miraculously second fight just wiped them out, and it's like, that was stupid.
I have learned new jutsu. New jutsu will defeat you. Like, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I am so sick of that trope of like we get our asses handed to us, learn new transformation. Get ass handed to us, new transformation.
Yeah,
Do you get where I'm going with that?
yeah.
It's
80% of 80% of Bleach.
I never read Bleach.
Good, don't.
Something about it, because there was a reason that I liked animes like Ultimate Muscle or Kinnikuman or Bobo.
God, I haven't heard that name in years.
Dude, oh god, Bobo is one of the reason why my comedy is the way it is, because that show is like,
It's far out there.
you know you want to make fun of people, and you know you just want to be as stupid as possible, and you hit the goal, and that's what I appreciate about you.
I think like my favorite anime of all time is gonna always be Ghost in the Shell. And
Never got that one.
What do you mean you never got it?
But I just haven't read it. That's all it is. I haven't read it.
Oh, the movie.
It's on my list. It's on my list. Okay.
It'll, like, as an artist like myself, the artwork, the concepts that they put into that manga, the one shot that they did, not the standalone complex bullshit, but the one shot, the compendium.
Yeah.
Oh man, it changed the way I looked at just digital mapping and digital creation. You know what I mean? Like, so much is like Masamune Shiro, the artist of the manga and the show.
I'm listening. I'm just looking up a Ghost in the Shell on my app so I can put it on my reading list.
You got to send me that app you're using.
Do you use, what phone do you use?
iPhone.
Bet. I'll send it to you.
Okay. He used Photoshop in a way that had never been used before. He did texture mapping and texture gradients on a flat 2D surface and gave it a lot of life, like a lot of life. And it was one of the rarest things you could ever see in a manga, especially with some of his artwork. Like, I want to look up some of his artwork, but some of his artwork is really, really not safe for work. But
well, see, they have I like this app, don't get me wrong, but they use the Japanese titles a lot. So I don't know if I have the right thing. Like when I looked up Parasite to read it for the 85th time, they used the Japanese title, and I was like, is this the right one? I don't know.
Trying to find like a really good.
So okay, as
picture.
we're both manga and anime fans.
Yeah.
when it comes to manga, do you like the more complex style of drawing, or do you like the simpler kind of stuff?
If it works for the story, I don't mind the severely complex shit. Appleseed, Macross, all very, very complex. Black Magic M88, extraordinarily complex. But then you have things like One Punch Man, where it's like the ultra detail is literally used to make fun of like the ultra serious animes. You know what I mean? So there
You have
are
the egg face.
yeah, you know what I mean. So there's aspects of it that need to be done in the correct format. Like anything clamp is gonna have so much bloody detail that it kind of even ruins like the panels themselves sometimes. And but then you have things like Ghost in the Shell that have this severely complex style and this severely texture mapping and a lot of depth to field on the page. So
Right.
it works. It works in a lot of ways.
Oh God. Okay, so I found Ghost in the Shell. The only problem is I don't know the order to read these, because you got Ghost in Shell 1, Ghost in Shell 2, and then Ghost in Shell the standalone complex.
I'll try to find this, but here's a good idea. This is well, they got his name backwards, but it's Shiro Masamune, and as you can see, all of this, believe it or not, is texture mapped. All of this.
No shit.
Her clothes is texture mapped. This is done in Photoshop, where this is an actual textile that he shaped with shading and stretching. He did that to her shirt.
Ooh.
All these leaves are texture mapped. Even the moon back here is texture mapped. All of this is done in Photoshop. Look, even the feet and the bottoms of the acorns. These are all texture mapped.
Oh,
And
wow.
this was So this guy does very traditional, and even the book, as you can see here, like the book itself and the leather is all texture mapped. So what that
Damn.
means is that
Okay.
So this is all cut out. He uses an actual texture. He shades it. He molds it. He warps it, and then he makes it look like her shirt and stuff. And this is one of the most complex ways to use Photoshop I had ever seen in my life. And I was just in love with his artwork from like day fucking one. And I got into all of his stuff. Cool. I got into all his stuff just by accident, because I remember. See, here's a panel from Ghost in the Shell.
What does it say for work?
That's what I'm double checking. Hold on.
Well, that's like if you try and show something from Berserk, you got to be like, okay, I need to, like, with a fine-tooth comb, look through this.
Yeah. So here we go.
Oh,
And all of
that's
this,
pretty.
all of this is hand drawn. So when I talk about like depth being put into an anime or a manga, Masamune Shirow is one of the kings of this. He is one of the gods. Because as you can see, here's the spider mech right here. You got 3 cars. You got the apartments with their fucking air conditioners. You got the elevator down here. You got more cars over here. You got the panel leading into the next one. You have all of this trees background, another car. You have sky. All of this is so complex, right? As far as a manga goes, and you scroll down here, and then you have this very more traditional anime style that he does, and even her uniform, as you can see, is so highly detailed with the texture mapping, and the couch. The couch itself is also texture mapped. The flowers, right here, this one little piece right here, he texture mapped it.
That's so pretty.
Oh, I know,
It's
dude.
fucking
And, like,
gorgeous.
His art is like what inspired me to start drawing like anime style stuff. And like here's a really good ooh, hold on, is that one? Yeah, okay. Just don't ask, right?
Nope. I'm gonna leave it as you found a funny picture and you don't want to share it. Damn.
So this is another one that is just absolutely filled with texture mapping.
Look at them feet. Ugh. Why do we got like 2 giant fucking lumps on the
Hulk.
side of them?
because
Oh,
she's
okay.
very tall. But as
Oh,
you can
okay.
see,
All right.
everything in this is texture mapped.
Oh, that's so pretty.
The aura behind her, her dress, all this, all the gold, the pillars, even the skeletons are comped in. So all of this is done just with a version of Photoshop. All of this is
Not
all
even
of
an,
this is
not even an artist, but just like an art appreciator. Oh,
I know.
like I don't have an artistic bone in my body, but god damn.
Yeah, and then you got another one that is. I have to make sure with him because he always sneaks shit in. Not even lying. I'm not even lying. Once you get into his art, you're like, you sneaky fuck.
You see a pair of titties like in the bottom left-hand corner where you gotta like look
seriously,
directly at it.
Here's another one. Here is something that is. Here's something you'll appreciate. Here's his aura shift on her hair.
Oh,
And it goes from this, and then it comes back over here to the digital side. You got the aura shift on all the armor. That's all of this is just done by hand, by the way. All of this.
oh fuck. Okay.
Even the digitals in the background, the writing on her armor right here, like this is all done in by hand.
Oh man. Okay. I appreciate. What's this? Hold on. Let me get out the good old phone so I can write down who the artist is, so I can look up more of his work.
I'll message you his name.
Okay, sweet. Thank God. Oh man, and that's just something you got to appreciate about comic book artists and manga artists, or just artists in general. How much time, blood, sweat, and tears they put into their work.
Oh, dude, yeah. And there's people on the side panel here that are breaking down how he did it, and I'm like, yeah, close.
Yeah, like I have a buddy of mine who does Conan the Barbarian style artwork,
Yeah.
and he's like, just the way people don't appreciate art anymore irritates the fuck out of me.
Oh, dude, especially when it comes to like comic books and stuff like that. Here's one last picture, and then we'll get it. We'll start heading out. But this is all watercolor.
Damn. I'm sorry for all the dams and goddams, but
Yeah, no,
it's
like
needed.
appreciate it. This guy was a role model for me for years. Still is.
yeah, no,
So,
that's
like,
beautiful.
All of this is watercolor. All of this. So this guy is amazing.
Oh, that's so
And
pretty.
he has such deep writing when it comes to certain things that I have to appreciate him. Like he was one of the reasons that I started drawing. He's one of the reasons that I got into like as deep as I did into writing. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. Well, once I finish Naruto, I'll get into Ghost in the Shell. I have such a long way to go.
Yeah, you do.
Because, like, I'm not reading Boruto. Fuck that. Fuck
No.
that.
I have a
Nope,
friend
I'm good.
who did, and I'm just like, you are a trooper.
You are abusing yourself at that point. Because I was listening, I was like, why do people hate Boruto so much? Then I got an explanation of, like, Naruto didn't, like, he was an outcast his entire life, and he fought for people to know him. Boruto was like, you're the son of the Hokage. Aha. And it's like, okay, that's not the same, I guess, but okay.
I haven't the slightest idea. I couldn't tell you the difference between any of them. But let's go ahead and start wrapping this bitch up. Start wrapping this up. Here we go. All right. For brevity's sake, I'm just going to run through this real quick. So we have a Patreon that is patreon.com/VTNetwork. We got 3 membership levels, $1, $3, and $5. And you get a whole lot of things for each one. For $1, you get a producer credit on every episode, the Marine Mental Minute, a minute with DJ. For the $3, you get a producer credit, access to the post show that releases every Wednesday. Sorry about the mix-up, Mike, and anybody else who was watching that. A minute with DJ and the Marine Mental Minute. And for the $5 tier, you get access to the Movie Roast post show. You get your name read out loud at every episode. A producer credit, stickers you get every month. The new stickers are on their way. It's been kind of hectic this week with some stuff. The Minute with DJ, a giveaway every 3 months, and the Marine Mental Minute. Now, if hold on a sec, I gotta get this open. If doing this shit monthly isn't really your bag, we had a Redbubble store. What the hell happened?
Hey, folks, if you want to know what it looks like when you have more than one monitor, just look over at Deadman real quick. As you can see, his eyes shift from different monitors to see what is where.
Yeah. Okay, sure. So
Also,
our
as a
Redbubble
$5
store is-
patron, you will definitely enjoy all the bonus content you get. I promise you.
We
Those
have,
stickers every month.
Yeah,
Magnifique.
the new ones are beautiful. I spent a lot of time on them. I guess VTNetwork.redbubble.com. They have a sale right now for 20% off your entire purchase. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. Our socials are VTNetwork2 on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And I also want to thank Paul Shore and the Magic Squirrel Network for keeping us on. I also want to thank Lophus, the Ragin Caucasian, Cheyenne, Graverobber, Carol, Sheri Finks, Ashley, Mike fucking Smith, Gibby, this asshole, and Donnie Hengel. Thank you guys so much for your contributions every month. It would be so much more difficult to make the show without you guys. And with all that fucking said, though, we are going to head out to the post show. So say goodnight, Gibby.
Good night, Gibby.